So as students, when you want to study, when you want to have that focused awareness in study, just take a shower, do some meditation, and then sit for your studies. You'll be surprised at how much clarity of thought you have, how much you can grasp, and also consider it sacred. See, anything you consider sacred, that will enliven your consciousness. When you consider the body as sacred, you will keep it clean. Right? When you consider your room where you sleep, where you study, it's sacred, you will keep it clean. Isn't it? Yeah. In fact, Bhanudidi was once telling us that Goddess Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth, also loves cleanliness. So she will go wherever it is clean. So if that is also what you like, if you want wealth or you want prosperity in life, learn to culture a clean environment around you, as well as a clean body, a clean mind. That helps. Okay. Shaucha is being disinterested in the habitual tendencies of your own senses. You have the understanding, oh yes, this is this old familiar tendency coming up again. Come on, I've had this experience enough, and still the body craves for it again. So being indifferent to that habitual tendency, to that habit of giving in to the pleasure of a sense, any of the five senses, by being disinterested for a moment in one's own body and senses, just an idea, a sort of distaste, you'll find that the situation changes. Again, this is said in the Narad Bhakti Sutras also. Be indifferent. Be indifferent to that which takes you away from the self. So just for that moment seeing, oh, it's just a habit, it's just again tendency coming up within me, and realizing, oh, just that realization shifts something in the mind, in the consciousness. Why do people love each other so much, have such an intimate relationship, and then fight? Because at that moment, at that time, Ashaucha has happened. If you don't get a distaste for the tendency of the senses, then distaste for the object of the senses is bound to come. You will blame the person or the object. So that distaste for the senses will get translated into the object or the person. So it's best to tackle it at the sense level only, with this awareness. Your attraction or craving is only as long as you think someone is other. When you think they are part of you, the attraction dies out. That is why a husband or wife is not attracted to the partner, but to someone else. Because the partner has already become part of them. Do you see this? When you realize everyone is part of yourself, you enjoy the whole world without a sense of craving. And this is beautiful. When you can enjoy the beauty without a sense of craving, that is true surrender. And that happens with, let's say, the mountains. You look at the mountains, or you go sit by the ocean and you look at the sea, and you just feel that sense of beauty. And because you cannot possess it, there is surrender. You enjoy it without a sense of craving, because you cannot possess the mountains, you cannot possess the ocean. Similarly, when you see Guruji, you cannot possess that infinite that is there in that limited body. And that is why that sense of craving or aversion, it dies out. But when you think that the Guru is only a body, then of course there is a sense of craving. Oh, he should look at me. Oh, he didn't pay attention. He didn't give me time. And all that sort of thing happens. Same thing happens with a person or an object. Because we can possess it, then that sense of craving comes up, and we cannot truly and really enjoy that person or that situation, that event. When Ashauch happens, come back to Shauch quickly. Suppose you get drowned in any worldly event, just remember, I have become Ashauch, that is why I am suffering in misery. Then come back to Shauch. Your practices, your meditation, Sudarshan Kriya, service, and satsang will all help you. So what will get you back to that pure, untainted, clean self is your practices, first of all. Your meditation. The Sudarshan Kriya, some breathing, some yoga. Service. You go out and help someone, do some seva. Again you will see, you get back to that self. And satsang will all help you. That company that uplifts you. That company of the truth. And if you've done the advanced courses, you know the hollow and empty. At the end of it, Guruji chants it. Asangoham. Yeah? The self is untouched, tainted. Yeah? So our practices take us back to that hollow and empty, that pure self. Jai Gurudev.